What up, sports fans? Alyork Sports with another one. Before we get into anything, I got a surprise for y'all today. We going hard in the paint on Keith Thurman, so don't go nowhere. If y'all go anywhere, y'all gonna fucking lose out, man. But before anything, salute to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, LES to the death. Special shout out and thank you to Dino, Syndicate Radio TV. Thank you, brother. I will not disappoint. You already know how we rock. I spoke to you. Now it's time to show out. That's all there's time for us to show out. You know what I'm saying? And first topic of the day, I'm going to go to Tim Duncan. Salute to Tim Duncan. Got recruited by the San Antonio Spurs, the team he played 19 seasons for. Snatched up a bunch of chips. You know, I love the fact that they've united him with Greg Popovich. Pops kind of need this, man, because Pops is like kind of stressed out since the big 3+1 left. And Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, Tim Duncan, and Kawhi Leonard, who's the late addition of the big 3. And I'm not saying Duncan's going to change the team, but he's going to bring culture. He's the big fundamentals. And who knows, he might be the successor of the team. I mean, hey, I seen worse shit before, and who better for Pop to take him under the wing and show him for the next maybe, 2-3 years. Show Tim Duncan the ropes and Tim Duncan to be the successor. And Pop will help him out. You know, that's the way Pop rocks. You know what I mean? So salute to Tim Duncan. Very proud of you, brother. I'm glad you back in the NBA, man. And this is where we get going. And I know when I play this beat here, you know I'm coming from some ass. You already know that. Last time I played this, I killed James Dolan ass. Owner the motherfucking Knicks. Now somebody else gonna get it, man. Keith Onetime Thurman coming after you, bro. Let me let this here drop real quick, man. Let me let this here drop real quick. Feel me? Yeah. Let's get to it. Let me explain something to y'all guys. You guys totally misinterpret the post I put about Thurman hanging out, fucking, and being unprepared for Pacquiao. Now, one time I threw that post out to make excuses why Keith Thurman lost. Because I told y'all in my last video that Pacquiao came in top form. It don't matter what Thurman did, he was going down that night. And I don't care if the score was close, because in reality, the longest the fight wasn't close. Because if the fight was close, the judges would have took it away from Pacman once again, like they've been doing. Pacman beat him clearly. The score indicated split decision. Y'all that watched the fight know that was bullshit. Bottom line, Pacman won clearly. Now let me get to Keith Thurman. First of all, you ran your fucking mouth too much to a proven champion. I want to know your psycho on that. What did you think? You was going to take Manny's heart? Or you thought by doing that would rattle him in any way? Thurman, you fucked up that part alone. You lost the fight beside Manny being in top shape. The other shit I don't understand, you gambling for 3 straight nights right before the fight to 3 a.m.? I don't care about anybody say, oh, some guys, they go out like that. That's their way of getting a peace of mind. No boxer does that. Name me one fucking boxer that did that and won consistently. You don't win like that as a boxer. You don't win like that as a boxer. And if you do, you're not going to consistently win like that. So all of y'all talking about, oh, that's... Man, fuck all that. A big fight like Pacquiao, you best to get your rest. You best to be sleeping, and you best not to be fucking. He had a girl in the back room slobbing him down. They gonna be in the back room just kissing? You know he's scorched. My thing is, you're totally unprofessional for a 29-0 cat. I know you're only 30 years old. I'm not saying if you did everything right, you would have won. But think about this. Think about this. The refs were on your side. If you would have gave a better performance, you could have stole that fight via the fact that the refs were leaning on Thurman. Now, I want y'all to follow me. Think clearly what I'm saying before y'all react. Because a lot of y'all react without fucking thinking. Think what the fuck I'm saying. Judges had a split decision. 114, 113 Thurman. 115, 112 Pacman. 115, 112 Pacman. Thurman does everything he's supposed to do, like sleep, focus more, don't talk shit. Made it a better fight. He could have stole this fight via the judges. But you know what? I'm glad it didn't happen that way because I'm tired of Pacman getting robbed. Real talk. Even though I had Thurman, I said Thurman would do more. I was wrong. He did a lot less. I was totally wrong. So all of y'all that thinking that post is to make excuses and shit, no. Pac, let me say this clearly so y'all motherfuckers don't put that shit on my post again. Pacquiao won clearly in my book. Clearly. No split decision. No 115, 112. If I was scoring, I would have had 118, 111 through every card. That would have been my score. All three cards, 118, 111. Pac dominated Keith Thurman this Saturday night. And with that, we go to the next subject. I don't mean to get at it like that sometimes, but a lot of y'all motherfuckers is hard-headed, man. I got to penetrate, man. Okay. Now, what do we got for Pacman next? That's the question. What is for Pacman next? Give me a minute. I got 5 potential fights. Y'all can answer these on my post because this is not a live video. This is not a live video, so you're going to have to answer via post. If I was Pacman's corner, me, caring and loving Pacman, I get a Keith Thurman, Manny Pacquiao Part 2. I think that'll draw money. Keith Thurman opening his mouth, telling the people he's not going to gamble this time. He's going to be well prepared. He's going to do everything correct. I think that sells tickets right there. I would love to see a Pacquiao Thurman 2. And like I said, if Thurman gets lucky, you got the ability to make that a trilogy and let Pacman just sail off into the sunset. I'm not feeling you guys right now talking some Errol Spence shit. Y'all letting that saying, you as good as your last fight, take over your mindset. You got to understand, Pacman is 40, man. 40 going on 41 or some shit. Y'all got to put that in your mindset because this shit here is not a game. You dealing with a flawed general, a boogeyman, the truth, and Errol Spence. If I'm Pacquiao's corner, he does not get that fight. You don't see Mayweather end up trying to get Spence. Why the fuck you think that? Answer that. Mayweather's happy that Pac won because Mayweather know Pac just like Pac know Thurman. Those are safer fights for them. You don't want to get in there with the flawed general. And you definitely don't want to get in there with Terrence Crawford, who's another beast. Though I like Errol better, but Crawford's another beast. So if I'm Pac's corner, these are names that I might want to hear beside Thurman. I want Thurman all day. Thurman's the guy I want. Part 2. I think that'll sell tickets. Mikey Garcia, 39-1. His only defeat, he got annihilated by Errol Spence. Annihilated. Killed. Murdered. Spence did him dirty. Or Danny Garcia, a.k.a. Swift, who also I think will make a good fight with Pacquiao. He might be a little too heavy for Pacman. They will have to work something out with the weight shit. But those are maybe 2 other fights I might take. I want to stay away from Bud Crawford and Errol Spence if you Pacman. I understand Pacman got heart. He'll fight anybody. He's like that pit bull that will fight a twice-sized dog because he ain't scared of nobody. But does that make it right because Pac ain't scared? Does that make it right that you're going to pull him at this stage of his career against 2 of the swiftest, best guys that nobody want to fight? Why would you do that to Pacman at 40? 35, fine. I'm with it. But at 40, and all of y'all say, oh, age is just a number. We're going to find out how much age is just a number when a motherfucker collapses fucking lungs, then I'm going to see if you say that same shit. Because Errol Spence and Bud Crawford got the potential to do that shit. Now, I'm not saying he won't fight him or there's not a possibility he could win. It's just not a good fight for Manny Pacquiao. Y'all have to understand this shit. It's a bad look. He already had a great, superior fight. Why would you want to fuck with that? At most, get him back with Keith Thurman. That's it. And let him sail off to the sunset, bro. Yo, do you even know how many fights Pacquiao got? He like 62-7, dog, with 2 draws. Over 71 fights. Mayweather only got what? 50? 49 or 50? 20 more battles? Not to mention his fucking, when he was a young dude fighting in a whatever you call that shit, in his minor league fucking career or miniature career. The guy has too many fights in him to fight these type of caliber fighters who are young and hungry. These guys are like linebackers. I'm telling you, Errol Spence and Bud Crawford are like linebackers. Do not put them in. I can't stress it enough, bro. I cannot stress it enough, man. And with that, we moving on, man. We're going to go to a softer topic right now. We're going to hit on Tyreek Evans. The NFL just announced that they're not going to punish him. They're not going to give him no games off. They're going to let him go back into camp next week. He's the wide receiver of the Kansas City Chiefs that was heard on the telephone threatening his wife and his son. And he beat up his son. But I don't know as much as they know. So if the NFL didn't press charges and they continue to investigate, I just don't understand if your investigation is continuously, why you letting him shoot up? But you know what? They got the answers. Maybe, I don't know, maybe they feel sorry because, Hunt, you know what I mean, Kareem Hunt got suspended last year for them, and then maybe they want to throw Kansas City under the bus again. I don't know, because I heard the phone call. The phone call was played on TV, whether he was trying to scare her or not. I mean, he chose the wrong words. He threatened her, threatened the kid. And, I just think it's a bad look. I think the NFL should at least give him 3 games, in my opinion, which you don't kill the Chiefs. You keep the Chiefs in contention. And, I think that would have been the best route than doing absolutely nothing. But they know more than me. They're the NFL. They got their private investigators. They got professionals. They got ex-cops. So you know what? If they didn't give it to them, it's for a reason. It's for a reason. And with that, Alyork Sports, salute the Syndicate Radio TV. We're going to rock with you this Thursday, 1:30, 4:30 Eastern Time. Me and Noah Parker. And nothing's changing, y'all. We're going to be right here where I'm at right now. Nothing's changing. The only thing that's changing is that we're jumping in another bracket with thousands of more people to acknowledge and to realize and who the fuck is Alyork. And I'm going to let them motherfuckers know who the fuck I be when it comes to the sports shit. Because I'm going to show out. Y'all know I'm going to show out. That's what I does, me and Noah Parker. And that's the only difference. We ain't going to have no brand new cameras. We ain't going to be in no fancy studios. I'm going to pop right here with a brand new audience. Thanks to Dino that made that happen. And, I appreciate that. And like I said, I'm going to show out for them. Just do your part, like I told you, and I'm going to do my part. And with that, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see y'all this Thursday, 1:30 Pacific, 4:30 Eastern. Me and Noah Parker, we about to show out, let y'all know what the fuck it be. Salute the Manny Pacquiao, and fuck you, Keith Thurman. You ain't no fucking real champion. I regret that I fuck with you, dog. Hold your head up, baby. Alyork Sports. Love y'all.